Once again, welcome everybody to my today's class. Today, I will try to make you understand the differences among the three sentences. You know it very well that in the previous class, I have tried to make you understand the three sentences. How will you identify the three sentences? Likely simple, complex and compound. And today in this class, first I will try to make you understand the things that are very important in three sentences. It means how will you be able to identify the differences between the three sentences, and then I will try to make you understand how will you change complex to compound. Okay, dear students, let's start. First one, simple sentence. Okay, for that, first I am going to write down three sentences. First, simple sentence. They called me. Second, complex sentence. Though he is poor, he is honest. Compound sentence. He is poor, but he is honest. Okay, dear students, you observe the three sentences written here. Now, I will write down the main elements of these three sentences to make you understand the differences among these three sentences. First one, simple sentence. It means that we are actually analyzing the sentences. Simple sentence. You see, the simple sentence has got only one subject and one finite verb. This is the main element of a simple sentence. So, how many subject? Subject is only one and finite verb is only one. So, a simple sentence contains only one subject and one finite verb. Now, complex sentence. Complex sentence. Okay. A complex sentence contains one subject, this is another subject, subjects two subject, one finite verb, this is another finite verb 2. And there is another important thing, conjunction. You know it very well that though is a subordinating conjunction. I told you earlier all this in the previous classes, and if you observe the previous classes, you will be able to have a good knowledge about the conjunctions. This though is a subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction 1. And then compound sentence. Okay, this compound sentence also has got one subject, this is another subject. Subject 2 and finite verb, this is finite verb, this is another finite verb 2, and this is a coordinating conjunction. You know it very well, but it's a coordinating conjunction 1. Okay, dear students, if you observe this very attentively, you will be able to find the differences among these three sentences. And if you understand this very well, then you will easily be able to transfer one form of sentence to another. Dear students, though the class is routine for the students of class 9 and 10, I think the students of HSC will also be benefited with the class if they observe it. Okay, the first one, simple sentence, has got one subject and one finite verb. And a complex sentence has got two subject, two finite verb and one subordinating conjunction. And a compound sentence has got two subject, two finite verb and one coordinating conjunction. Okay, now my target is to make you understand how will you change one complex sentence into compound sentence. And if you observe it keenly, what's the difference between these two sentences? The complex sentence has got subject to, a compound sentence also has got subject to, two subjects. And a complex sentence has got two finite verbs. At the same time, a compound sentence also has got two finite verbs. And only the difference is here. A complex sentence has got one subordinating conjunction and a compound sentence has got one coordinating conjunction. So, what you do whenever you will change any complex into compound? Okay, I am giving you another example to make you clear. As the students work hard, he got A plus. Okay, dear students, this is a complex sentence. I think you know it very well because it has got one subject, these two subjects, these two finite verbs and one subordinating conjunction. And whenever you will make it compound, then how will you make it compound? You observe the difference between these two sentences, complex and compound. You observe a complex sentence has got two subjects, it also has two subjects. A complex sentence has got two finite verbs, a compound also has got two finite verbs. Difference is in conjunction. So, whenever we will change the subordinating conjunction instead of a coordinating conjunction, then it will be a compound sentence. Have you got the idea? Once again I am telling, whenever you will be asked to make any complex into compound, then you will change nothing but the conjunctions only. You will use a coordinating conjunction instead of a subordinating conjunction. So, the compound sentence of this complex sentence will be, the students work hard and he got A plus. So if you observe, you will find that we have changed nothing but the conjunction. I have used this coordinating conjunction and instead of this subordinating conjunction as. So it has become a compound sentence. This is the way to make any complex into compound. Now you may ask the names of the conjunctions which will be used for the subordinating conjunctions. Now I am giving you a chart to make you clear. Complex sentence, compound sentence. Okay, dear students, you know it very well that the conjunctions of complex sentence means the subordinating conjunctions sometimes take place at the very beginning and sometimes take place in between two clauses. But the conjunctions of compound sentences means coordinating conjunctions always take place in between two clauses. So whenever you will have though, or although in a complex sentence, you will use but in between two clauses. You know, this though, although takes place at the very beginning of a sentence, but this but takes place in between two clauses. And if you get if negative or unless in complex sentence, you will use or in between two clauses to make it compound. And in other cases, and you know there are so many subordinating other than these two, there are as, since, when, if, or so that, so adjective that. In Bangla অন্য ক্ষেত্রে you will use and to make it compound. And if you follow this, then you will be able to change any complex into compound very easily. Now, I am giving you some examples to make it clear to you. Okay, you follow. For example, as our classes are closed, students are staying at home. Okay, dear students, this is a complex sentence. And if you are asked to make it compound, then what will you do? You will do nothing but to change the subordinating conjunction as. You will avoid or omit this subordinating conjunction as instead of our coordinating conjunctions. Before some time, I have written you a chart and you observe. And if you observe, then the sentence will be our classes are closed and students are staying at home. So, you observe the difference. Here, I have avoided this as instead of and. Have you got? And in this way, you can change any complex into compound. Okay, dear students, now I am giving you some examples to solve it. The day was sunny. We did not go out. Unless you do, you will die. They visited the place as they were interested. Okay, I have written here 3 complex sentences and I am going to ask you to make it compound. Okay, you try to know how to make all this compound. Okay, first one, it is started with subordinating conjunction though. So, if any complex sentence starts with subordinating conjunction though, then what will you do? You will use but in between 2 clauses to make it compound. Okay, the compound sentence will be the day was sunny, but we did not go out. And second one, unless you do, you will die. So, you know, instead of unless, you will use or as coordinating conjunction to make it compound. So, the answer will be, okay, dear students, you remember one thing. If you omit this, the sentence will be you do. Whenever you will have you as a subject in compound sentence or in simple sentence, you will try to omit it. If you omit it, the sentence will be more smarter. So, the sentence will be do it or you will die. Sometimes in short we write it like this, do or you will die. It will be do or you will do or die. Sometimes we say like this, do or die. Okay, this is do or you will die. You may write do or die. And have you got the idea? Whenever you will have you as subject at the very beginning of a compound sentence, then you will omit you or avoid you. Okay, but it is never ever applicable to make it complex. Okay, I will make it clear later on. Okay, the second one, you see, they visited the place as they were interested. Here, you observe it very clearly. Here, the subordinate clause, this is the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause is at the end of the sentence. And you know, this as normally takes place at the very beginning. The subordinate conjunctions that takes place at the very beginning, they can be put at the end of a sentence. Here you can see such type of a sentence, but whenever you will be asked to make it compound, you will never use this and here. You will bring this clause at the very beginning, like they were interested and they visited the place. Okay, here you have to observe something. To make any complex into compound, first you have to bring the cause, then will be the effect. First will be cause, the cause is they were interested, and effect is they visited the place. So whenever we will have any subordinating that take place at the beginning, if they are put in between two clauses, then you will bring that subordinate clause first, and then you will use the coordinating conjunction, and then you will write down the remaining part. This will be the thing. And here you have to note one thing, that whenever any compound sentence has same subject in both sides, if you wish, you can avoid the second subject, like they were interested and visited the place. It is up to you. You may write the subject or you may avoid the subject. It is up to you. Okay, have you got it? And now I will try to make you understand how will you convert any compound into complex. Okay, come to the point. Okay, now I am going to write some compound sentence to make it complex, like this. The man went to Dhaka and met me. Read attentively and you will do well. The boy played well, but did not get any reward. Okay, dear students, you have three sentences here, and whenever you will be asked to make it complex, then what will you do? First one, the coordinating conjunction and. If you have coordinating conjunction and, then you will use as or since or when, or sometimes if, to make it complex according to the meaning of the given sentence. Okay, here the man went to Dhaka and met me. If it expresses cause, then you will use as or since. If this and express time, then you will use subordinate conjunction when. As it is cause, the man went to Dhaka and met me, so you may use as or since. As the man went to Dhaka, comma, here the subject is hidden or unexpressed, but you have to use the subject in case of complex sentence. He met me. Have you got the idea? In case of a compound sentence, if same subject is there in both the side, then the second subject can be avoided. But whenever you will make it complex, then you have to use the second subject also, because in complex sentence there are two clauses. So if there is two clauses, you cannot take it common like this. Whenever you solve any mathematical problem like this, AB plus BC, here you can take B as common, A plus C. In this case, you can, in compound sentence, you can take the subject as common. So he is avoided here. But in complex sentence, there are different clauses. This is principal clause, this is subordinate clause, like this, BC plus XY. This is two different terms. So you will not be able to take something as common. So the subject will be here. So the answer will be, as the man went to Dhaka, he met me. Okay, second one. Read attentively and you will do well. Whenever you will have and as co-reading conjunction in a compound sentence, if the first subject is unexpressed or hidden, then you will use if as subordinating conjunction like this, if. And you know that after conjunction you have to use subject. Subject is unexpressed here, but in case of complex sentence you have to go both the subjects. So as the subject is unexpressed, the subject will be you. If you read attentively, comma, you will do well. Have you got it? If will be used when any compound will be with and if the first subject is unexpressed, then subordinating if will be used to make it compound. Complex. In a complex sentence, you have to give both subjects. Okay, last one. The boy played well but did not get any reward. You know it very well. For but, you will use though will do as subordinating conjunction. Though the boy played well, comma, here you can see the subject is unexpressed or hidden. In case of complex, you have to use the subject, the boy. Instead of the boy, we will use he as pronoun. He did not get any reward. Okay, this is the way to make any compound into complex. Okay, dear students, today in this class, I have tried to make you understand the differences among three sentences first, and then I have tried to make you understand how will you convert any complex into compound or compound into complex. And if you have any query, you may comments me to make it clear. Okay, today up to this. Allah Hafiz.